Corey Conners began the 2018-19 PGA Tour campaign on the outside looking in, but with the door ajar just enough to get his foot in once in a while and try to bust through when the opportunity arose. His conditional status as a result of his 130th place finish on last year's FedEx Cup ranking meant he couldn't set a schedule. But in October, at the opposite field Sanderson Farms Championship, Conners finished second. Then in January, after Monday qualifying for the Sony Open, he finished tied for third, which meant, weirdly, that he'd already secured better status for 2019-20 than he had for the rest of this season. By April, he'd mixed in 8 missed cuts, but with the security of those 2 great finishes, Conners remained his calm and cool self, knowing his game was good and hoping the pieces would soon fall into place. For 1 week in San Antonio, they absolutely did. Conners burst through the door indeed, capturing his first PGA Tour title with a remarkable 20 under par total at the Valero Texas Open. His game fired on all cylinders as he led the field in strokes gained approach, was second in strokes gained tee to green, and was fourth in strokes gained off the tee, flaunting his full potential in the process. His final round in particular, in which he buried 10 birdies, was tremendous. The victory locked up his tour card for the next couple of years and punched a ticket into the Masters the following week.
And Corey Conners' day indeed has arrived. He's a winner on the PGA Tour.
It's kind of happened slowly, but I'm really starting to realize how lucky I am and how big of an accomplishment it is to win on the PGA Tour. All the benefits that come with it are amazing. It's been crazy. It was so special to tee it up at the Masters right after, but it feels pretty sweet. I've gotten a lot of congratulations from people back home, all over Canada and throughout the golf world, and it feels pretty awesome, and really proud of how I played, and it's awesome to be able to get it done.
One memorable congratulatory message came from Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who sent out this tweet the day after Conners' victory. A few more occurred in person, just moments after the Listowel, Ontario native's final putt dropped. Firstly, from his wife Mallory, and then from his pals and fellow Canadian pros Nick Taylor and Mackenzie Hughes, who were waiting for Conners off the 18th green.
I was lucky enough to play with Corey the first 2 days, and he was playing awesome. And he just continued to do it. Came out of the gates Saturday and Sunday just on a heater, and it was awesome. And it was cool. We've gotten closer with him the last couple of years. Max obviously been good buddies with him for a long time, and it's just neat to see someone you know have success, and it was just fun to watch.
You know, the whole week it kind of seemed like he had good control of his game. I mean, the first day I think he was 5 under through 9 on his opening round, and I had that sense that this guy's feeling something this week. Just the way he was just so dialed in. I mean, it just seemed like it was his tournament to win. Every shot he hit was just, you know, I don't know, there's something about it. So it was very fun, and it's just, yeah, very rare to see someone like that. Like, I mean, you know, you don't win that often, so to watch your buddy do it and to be there was really cool.
Perhaps the craziest part of Conners' San Antonio success story is that he wasn't even in the tournament at the start of the week. As he'd done at the Sony and at the RSM Classic in November, he Monday qualified for the tournament, his conditional status forcing him into those 18-hole races. But in winning, he became just the 5th Monday qualifier in PGA Tour history to hoist the tournament trophy by week's end. Not only that, he grabbed the last of the Valero's Monday entries by surviving a 6-man playoff. For the typically patient Conners, the one-day dashes have encouraged him to step on the gas more often.
You kind of have to have that aggressive mindset on the Monday qualifiers and give yourself lots of birdie chances. And I think our plan for that week after Monday qualifying was to keep that up, to be really aggressive. I was hitting the ball great, just fire out a bunch of pins and try and give myself some good birdie chances, and I was able to do that. I definitely think it helped. I gained a lot of confidence from that Monday, having success, being aggressive and give myself good chances. So I think that strategy was pretty helpful in the tournament. It's been like that a few other times I've Monday qualified as well, where you get into the tournament, obviously golf game's pretty good, and just trust it and keep doing the same stuff.
And now, Conners can forget about Mondays and keep focusing on peaking on Sundays.